All right, welcome back to another Board Drill Quick Hit. As always, I'm your host, Kyle. With me is my co-host, Matt. Matt, today we're going to talk about the Ole Miss. What do we call this? I deemed it the Fat Cat series. What else should we call it?
I mean, it's I like Fat Cat. The Fat Cat. Let's do it.
The Fat Cat, right? It is Wildcat with a big boy. Let's just say it like that. So here we go. Let's get right into it, Matt. Let's just go right to the back angle, right? There's no need to see anything else.
Pause. Hold on. Go back a little bit. I want to see jersey numbers. We got 99, we got 95 and 65.
I think it's actually 89. I think it's 89.
We used to call this the Winn-Dixie package, the beef people. Winn-Dixie, the beef people. Let's get them all out there. The biggest guys we got on the team. Gosh.
So, look, Matt, one of your favorite plays to start off here.
Let's go.
All right, this is down, correct?
This is down lead, yeah. And don't get a lot of movement on the kick there. Really good job by the edge guy.
Big boy bouncing it. How about reading this gap and realizing he's got to hit the edge here?
A big boy bouncer. Yeah, so this is something that I used to run as split back personnel. Obviously, we hand it off to the backside guy, but or the right running back. Something that Memphis did back in when Norvell was there, back in like 2016, 2017. They did a really good job of it back in that time frame. Pulling the play side guard and having the first back read it, right? So he's reading kick, he's filling. And really the coaching point is that he's attacking the outside shoulder of the offensive tackle. And then they get that kick, he's filling. That end squeezes heavy. He's going to naturally be able to go right off his outside hip and work to next level. Great little short yardage combo situation.
Yeah, it's interesting. In case you're wondering, he is a defensive tackle, the ball carrier. He was drafted by the Raiders. So let's I don't know how this ended up.
Was that the kid that went the first round to him?
I do not know.
Okay.
All right. I thought I labeled this wrong. Different Fat Cat here. Let's see. Yeah, it's a tough fill by safety here.
That's that's where you're just catching them with that personnel. Like, teams have gone to these fast linebackers that are more like safeties, and you get so many smaller guys on the field.
Well, that's actually safety. He comes up, but
I'm talking about number 3.
Oh,
3's not a big linebacker, so you get 3 get washed down, and 1 has no. And the edge guy's not huge.
What is this here? Is this wedge? Are they just wedging it?
And I reckon.
Is it duo? I don't know. It's something, but
it could be duo. It could be. They could be calling it duo, but no, because the right side, it's pretty much wedge.
That's my question. Was the right side? That's where it confuses me.
Yeah.
But there's a great play wedge there. All right, back to the Florida. I know Florida stuffs this a couple times, so we'll kind of see how it works out here. This time does look like duo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, great job by the edge guy here for Florida. I mean,
yeah.
So much better job.
It was hard for you to say.
Terrible. So here we go again, shifting to it. I don't think the lead blocker's doing much here.
No.
What's this play design?
Dart's going to go.
Yeah.
I don't think Dart's blocking. I don't think they got anybody on a route. I think it's kind of wasted personnel there.
Yeah. But don't love that play out of it. So.
No.
Like this personnel a lot more. Put a running back in there. Let him do so. But again, I think he just hits it a little wide here.
Yeah, stick it up in there.
Yeah. Let's get to some of these other ones. I know they ran against Florida quite a bit. I'm not back to the top, am I? No. There it is when he hits it in tight. It's much better, right?
That's what you want, right? That's what you want. Get downhill and go. You don't want that guy bouncing outside. Get downhill
And even his guy loses
yardage
here, right? The point is the guy loses here, but this is a D tackle with a full head of steam against a D end. Maybe against another D tackle. He's against 4-eye. But boy, I like my odds right there. It's much, much better job there. Boy, they ran it a lot against Florida, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
So again, I just don't. Anytime they go outside, that's just not their thing.
Stay inside.
Yeah.
Nobody's seeing, but stay inside.
All right, here we go against Oklahoma. Now we get an actual read with the big guy. I like it. Now this is a different big guy. All right. But now we get, I don't know if he's really reading it, but a little power here because that's Jackson, so he's probably not reading that very much. But a little power action. I think Oklahoma does a pretty good job here stopping it. Kind of a long power. There's your one right here, Matt. That's why you run it right there. There's one guy, two guys.
You got 25 tapping his helmet at the end of this play. Get me out. Put someone else in for the short yardage next time. He's gonna look and see it's 3rd and 1. I'm out. Get me out of the game. I can't go this play.
NIL's not enough for that one. I'm sure.
Gotta make some more money to do that.
See if we got a few more here. Again, we're having fun with this playlist, but
let's go. Look at this formation. Look at the two. Go back to the other view. It's easier to see. Look at the two H-backs right there in the open A gaps.
Yeah. And I feel like, by the way, like they're guards. Because there's a bunch of tight ends in here, right? Like, I think he's a tight end, he's a tight end, he's a tight end, and to be honest with you, he may be a tight end. This may be your 5 interior linemen here, actually.
Coach, imagine, one of the issues always running buck sweep is getting depth in your pull. What if you just ran buck sweep out of something like this? And you pull both of those guys. And you're just getting to the edge, down blocking with everybody else. I mean, that's pretty fun there. Something different. I think you could do something fun if you went with a formation like this and you're pulling those guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, no, wait. He's got to go here. Sorry. He's there.
Scoop from the backside. Yeah. Yeah. Scoop from the backside. Hand it off. Go.
Oh, we may have just Lane, you can call us. We've got it for you here. But I think that is right. I mean, correct me. I don't know their personnel enough, but I think that's their 5 interior linemen right there.
Yeah.
Like I think these are tight ends, honestly. And then these are your 5 interior linemen in the W right here, if you will. This is an interesting concept. Yeah. I like this, Matt. Matt, let's install this.
Did we just invent a new offense?
I don't know if we invented a new offense. I think we invented a play, though, off of someone else's stuff, like usual, right? We didn't come up with it. Yeah. All right, let's see it against Georgia. How's it work out against the Bulldogs? Pretty well, I'd say. So again, it just feels like most of the time they run a wedge, and sometimes the guy hits it off the edge. But boy, when he gets going, it's a pretty good deal for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mississippi
State. It's like a lot of wedge. They're running out of it. Yeah.
This looks
pretty
zone-ish,
simple.
Right? No, it's wedge.
Pretty simple.
Big boy getting in the end zone here. There we go. Does he change his name? Or no, maybe it was 38 the whole time, and I just think it was I think it's 2 different guys.
Yeah, I felt like it was 2 different guys.
Yeah. Few more here. A lot of them with Jackson Dart back there. I kind of like the ones without it, but this one, this is a 4th and short. The wide receiver's really into this one. Watch him.
I like how Jackson Dart is there just to give the snap count. That's his one role. He's getting right in place, snap count, and get out of the way.
Well, I mean, they kind of shift to it, but it's not really a trick when that kid comes in the game, right?
There we go. At least they motion him out here.
Now this one's a little different. Now we get a little YY counter action, right? That's what again Dan Casey deems as YY counter.
Yeah.
This one I like a lot. I thought Jackson could have gotten out there throwing a block here on the corner. Would have helped.
He did his job. He
I'm
occupied.
joking.
Maybe run a little wheel route or something off it. Just don't stop after 5 steps.
God, how about that for a highlight? Would you like to see this kid throw a touchdown wheel route to Jackson Dart?
That'd be good.
That'd have been a play they showed for years.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Here it is again. Same thing. Walks
Love
in the end zone on this one.
Man, they should have ran this more. Here they go against.
No, I think they're better at this one, right?
The Razorbacks. Yeah, this looks way better. Better out of this formation.
Now this game,
I feel like I've seen coaches at the youth level call this like the monster or something like that, or
they call everything. There's a monster defense, monster offense. It's just monsters everywhere. I think we're back up at the top. So, anyways, the point of this was more fun than anything, right? We like to do these quick hits on cool things we see. It was just too fun not to make a cut up of huge D tackles running the football downhill. And look, some of them look good. I like the YY. There's some broken tackles there. And now apparently we've invented a new way to run buck sweep. So if you're out there, who do we need to call? We need to get to our double G guys and show them that.
Yeah. You show those guys the W formation.
We'll get on them. The new W formation. Uh-oh, here we go. So just love it.
DUBYA W.
See you guys on the next quick hit with me and Matt. Appreciate you guys tuning in. See you next time.